What is going on, guys? Welcome to another video. Just like the last one that I promised you, considering a career in car sales, especially for beginners, I told you I was going to do some tips and tricks. So here's the second video. If you haven't watched the first one, if you're considering a career in car sales, go and check that out. I created a playlist for it. In this one, what we're going to talk about is if you're new in car sales, how do you start generating customers that are going to come in? There's 4 tips I'm going to go over. One of them is something that's probably not, it's kind of out of the box. I don't know if anybody else has done this. If you guys have, stick around, watch it, leave it in the comments. But without further ado, let's go right into it. Tip number 1. So if you're starting out, you know what, you've done all your orientations, you've done everything, you've done the product knowledge stuff, learned about the cars that you're selling. Well, what do you do now? How do you start building those customer bases? Depending on how busy that store is, like I know some stores do a ton of cars, so you have a lot of walk-in customers coming in, lots of leads coming in, but some stores might not be that busy. So how do you do that? Well, here's what I did when I first started. So what we do is any store that you work with, what they have is sometimes most of them will have like some sort of a traffic log. What that means is the number of people that were in through the door, their name and stuff like that written down. We have a color coordination thing that we do. So if someone buys a car, it's a yellow, blue. What it essentially means is if someone didn't buy that date, but they came and bought again after, like let's just say a week after, then it's a blue. And a red is essentially, you can kind of tell it's a dead deal that we couldn't do anything. So when I first started, I asked one of our sales team leads here, I was like, hey, can I get access to that? And I decided to go back a year. Why I went back a year was this way, you know what, it's been long enough, maybe the person that was dealing with them just gave up or whatever, but I reached out to them. Hey, you know what, you were looking at this vehicle at that time, because if you read the notes in the CRM tool that you guys have, it might have been, hey, it was out of their payment range, they want to hang on to the car that they're currently driving, we're going to come back and revisit it later on because pricing wasn't right. Who knows, it could be 1,000 different things, but I reached out to those customers. So from there, reaching out to all the dead deals that went through your store, that could be one way of generating business for yourself. The second way that you can actually generate business, doesn't matter what store you're working at, I am pretty sure the managers have already said it, and trust me, it works. Go to your service bay. Go and look at all the cars that are in service. They might be in for oil changes. They might be in for some regular just maintenance stuff that they're doing to the car, and or someone's in for a big repair bill. Usually, if you're walking by, you talk to the service advisors. Hey, I saw this car pull in. What's going on? What's wrong with it? And if you make some friends in the service bay, they'll let you know, hey, this car is in, it's going to require a lot of work. It could be potentially a good lead for you to follow up with. See if they want to trade in the car instead of paying for the repair bill. So you can follow up with those guys. There's always someone in service. Like if you're starting, go out. I challenge you, go and walk by your service bay. You're going to see a ton of cars sitting there. There's going to be guests that are sitting there. You can always access the appointment scheduler so you can see who's coming in at what time. If you want to be smart, call those guests that are coming in before. Hey, I noticed you're bringing your car in. It's a 2018 with this many kilometers or miles. While you're in, why don't you come and see me because I want to go over something. Maybe I can save you some money, right? Build those out. If someone's got a 23 or a 24, it's probably gonna be a harder chance for you to be able to flip them into a new car. But 2020, usually everybody keeps a car for 5 years and then they want to get something new. The reason behind it is either they're out of factory warranty, if they didn't buy extended warranty, now they're looking at upgrading. Anything could happen, right? So just reaching out to those guests that are already coming into your store could be another way of doing it. And number 3, this one is really good. If you weren't already told, I'm pretty sure you should have been, but go through orphan customers. What are orphan customers? Well, orphan customers are essentially guests that bought cars from you, but the salesperson that was helping them is no longer working there. So what you do is, it's a simple call that you got to make, or send a text, whatever you prefer, email, text, phone, whichever is easier for you. Reach out to them. Hey, Mr. Customer, I realized that you had bought this car in 2020. How is the car treating you? How was your experience when you were with us? And then if they get back, hey, experience was great, the car is doing good, and then you can still follow up with the question of, well, okay, I'm just reaching out, my name is so-and-so. I noticed that your car's only got this many miles or this many kilometers on it. We're actually looking for some used cars for inventory right now. Would you be interested? That's it, guys. see if those 4 ways help you generate any business for yourself. Start building a pipeline. Happy selling, guys. See you later.